Hello everyone, this is Child of Zeus here again, and in this video I'm just going to be talking about, my Hellenic path and, how I practice, which gods I mainly honor, things like that. So my path really hasn't changed since I became a Hellenist almost 2 years ago now. Next month will be 2 years ago that I became a Hellenist and I started this channel. I can't believe it's been 2 years already. But yeah, it hasn't really changed since I started this path. I'm still a Hellenic polytheist, reconstructionist, or at least I try and keep my practice as recon as possible. I mean, of course, sometimes you gotta, kind of stray from the recon path and kind of do a revivalist thing. Just because of the modern world we live in. But for the most part, I keep my practice reconstructionist, and I consider myself a reconstructionist. Um, but yeah, I'm a Hellenic recon or a Hellenic reconstructionist, and I honor all of the theoi. Um, but the gods that I primarily worship, like on a daily basis, are the Dodecatheon, also known as the 12 Olympians. And I also honor any like daily gods, like, gods that are associated with the daytime and the sun. So I typically honor Helios, Hemera, and Eos, or I think some people pronounce the name Eos. I usually say Eos. Um, but anyway, um, but I honor them along with the Dodecatheon, and then I also honor Dionysos separately from the Dodecatheon because I view Hestia as the 12th Olympian, but Dionysos is a very important deity in my life, which I'll go into in a bit. So I do give him a separate offering from the Dodecatheon. And then also during the light months, or the springtime, summer, I also honor Persephone with the other Aaronic deities. But during the darker months, the winter and the autumn and the winter, like now, I honor her as a chthonic goddess. And yeah, I mainly honor Hades at night. I honor Hades and Persephone during the darker months at night. That's like my nightly ritual. But I also want to start incorporating Hecate as well into my nightly ritual, which I'm probably going to start doing once we get our room. Once we get our own bedroom, I'm going to start honoring Hecate along with Hades and Persephone. If I'm honoring her as a chthonic goddess. So that's as far as my daily worship goes. Of course, festival days like our monthly libations and Nomenia, and our monthly festivals and everything. Of course, I add those on, or I do those instead. But typically I try and do my daily and nightly ritual and the festival ritual. But of course I include the festivals and holidays in with my worship as well. But as far as my daily worship goes, that's what I do. I also, in the morning when I wake up, I just wash my face off and my arms with water, and I think of the theoi as I'm doing that, and I say good morning to the theoi. And at night before I go to bed, I do the same thing. I wash my face and my arms, and I say good night to the theoi. So those are kind of just, simple, kind of small rituals that I do to honor the theoi in the morning and at night. And during meal times, before I eat, I say a prayer to Hestia, Demeter, and Zeus Caduceus, and I give the first and last bites of my meal to Hestia. So that's something else I do on a daily basis. And I always try and honor the gods in other ways. Like if I cook, I devote the activity to Hestia, or if I clean, or if I draw, I typically devote drawing to Apollon. Or if I'm writing like prayers or poetry, I devote that to Apollon. Things like that. I do things to honor the Theoi. So that's as far as my daily worship goes. As far as like the gods I'm like closest with, well, I'm devoted to Apollon, Aphrodite, and Dionysus. And I also feel a close connection with Hades and Persephone as well. So for Apollon and Aphrodite and Dionysus, I do try and do the most devotional activities for them. And every day of the week, well, Sunday I dedicate to Apollon, Wednesday I dedicate to Dionysus, and Friday I dedicate to Aphrodite. And on those days, like on Sunday, I burn a special candle for Apollon. It's a 7-day prayer candle that has Apollon on it. And I burn it and I say a special prayer for him and, give him a special offering. And I usually do an oracle card drawing, and whatever the message is, I focus on the message for that week, whichever oracle card I draw. So that's what I do for Apollon on Sundays. And then on Wednesdays, for Dionysus, I do say a prayer for him every day. But on Wednesday, I, say a prayer for him as usual. But I give him a special offering, typically grape juice specifically, on Wednesdays. And my devotional activity I do for him is either listening to music and dancing, but I haven't been able to do that because I don't have a bedroom yet. But that is something I plan on doing, is dancing. But for now, I'm just reading plays, like a part of a play, and continuing it the next Wednesday. So that's like a devotional activity I do for him on Wednesdays. And then on Fridays, and then I also burn a 7-day candle dedicated to him as well on Wednesdays. And then on Fridays, I burn Aphrodite's 7-day candle, and I say a special prayer for her, give her a special offering. And I haven't actually started doing this yet, but what I'm planning on doing for a devotional activity for her is every Friday I'm going to write a note, like a sticky note, and I'm going to write something on it, either something I love about myself or something that I love or I appreciate, like a relationship in my life that I appreciate and love, or like write a note about somebody that I love and appreciate, and I'm going to stick it somewhere where I can see it daily, and I'm going to focus on that throughout the week. And also I could write something on it that I want to improve about myself, or write something that I want to improve about a relationship in my life, and I'll focus on that and improving it throughout the week. And I'll write a new note every Friday. So that's what I'm planning on doing for now. I just say a special prayer, give a special offering to Aphrodite, light her candle, and that's about all I'm doing for now for her. But I honor her every day. I always try and be kind and loving to others and show people in my life that I appreciate them and I care for them and everything. My boyfriend, I show that I love him and everything. and, and same with Apollon and Dionysus. I always try and honor them every day in different ways, like with Apollon, I really want to get more into healing. So with him, I practice with my healing and everything, and I honor him in that way. And, just being positive, I guess. He's a god of light and truth, being honest. And, I try and practice my singing, and I want to learn to play the lyre someday. So once I get my own lyre and I can uh, start practicing learning it, I'm going to dedicate learning it to him. And, I do want to get better at singing and stuff, so I honor him in that way. And, just different ways. Whenever I practice divination, I honor him and I dedicate that to him. And with Dionysus, I honor him by, being myself, trying not to be so shy because I'm really shy and, introverted. So, but I honor him by trying my best not to, be anxious all the time and shy, and just be myself and stay positive and joyful, enjoy life. So that's how I honor Dionysus. So they're the gods I'm devoted to and that guide me the most in my life. I don't really use the term patron and matron, but if you use the terms, then they would be my patrons and matron. But I just personally don't use those terms, but that's, if you use those terms, that's essentially who they are in my life. But anyway, but like I said, I honor all of the Theoi, though. But they're just the ones I'm devoted to. But anyway, that's about it. This video is already almost 12 minutes, so I don't want it to get too long. As far as like witchcraft practice, I don't practice much witchcraft, and what I do is secular, so it's not connected to my religion, and I just do mainly crystal magic right now. I'm mainly just doing some crystal magic, and that's it. But I do want to get more into green witchcraft and candle magic, but for now it's all going to be secular, so I'm not going to combine it with my religion or anything. But I don't practice much witchcraft, but I am interested in it. But like I said, for now I just do like simple crystal magic because I do love crystals, so that's about all I do as far as like witchcraft and magic goes. And then I practice divination, like I said, mainly just pendulum and oracle cards right now, but I want to get into tarot and Greek alphabet oracle. I really want to get into that when it comes to divination, and other like ancient Greek forms of divination I want to get into. And I really want to get more into healing, like herbalism, and I think it's called Reiki, I think. I want to get more into that as well, but for now it's just on my to-do list to learn and learn how to practice it. But I am interested in it, and it's something I really want to do. I really want to practice. So that's about it, really. This video is 13 minutes, and it's probably going to take a long time to upload. Even a video like 10 minutes takes a long time, or even like 5 minutes, it seems like, but whatever. So if I'm like talking really fast, it's because I don't want this video to be so long, but it's already 14 minutes, so I think I'm just going to end it here. So yeah, that's about it. Like I said, hopefully soon, like I said in my other video, hopefully this week or next week, my boyfriend and I will get our bedroom and I can start making more videos again. But until then, I will see you guys later, and may the gods bless you. Bye.